In this video, we are going to talk about 10 smallest countries in the world. With over 194 countries in the world, it's tempting to imagine the word country translates to a big land area with large numbers of people. However, some states are so little that cities within other nations are giants compared to them. Mostly found in Europe, the Caribbean, and the Pacific, there are several countries in the globe with an area of less than 400 square kilometers. The 10 smallest countries in the world encompass a total size of 1,491.4 square kilometers, which is smaller than the area of the metropolis of Houston, Texas. From European city-states to distant tropical islands and castle-filled valleys. Here are 10 smallest countries in the world. So let's start. Number 10. Malta. Malta is the place to go if you are drawn to the idea of tumultuous history, the Mediterranean Sea, foreign rules, and a crucial location in terms of world war conflicts, all of which are complemented by welcoming people. Malta is an island nation that has been ruled by a wide variety of people, including the Romans, the Greeks, the Arabs, the Sicilians, the French, the British, and many more. It is situated in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Malta was only allowed to join the European Union in 2004, but it already has one of the greatest population densities in all of the world. Its diverse economy is comprised of industries including shipbuilding and repair, finance, tourism, agriculture, fishing, and manufacturing. The grouping of the world's tiniest countries together creates a fascinating and varied whole. Some are tropical locations found far out at sea, but others are landlocked nations formed on tiny pockets of land formed in mountains or on coastlines. Many of these countries are found in remote areas of the ocean. In spite of living in a modern world, these teeny-tiny locations stubbornly maintain their autonomy and continue to preserve their ancient history. Number 9. Maldives. The Maldives is yet another beautiful tropical destination, famous for its incredible beaches, metropolitan settings, resorts, and snorkeling opportunities. This country boasts the title of being the lowest-lying nation in the world, as its highest point is only 4 feet above sea level. It can be found in the Indian Ocean between Indonesia and Africa. There are about 1,100 islands and 26 atolls that make up the Maldives. However, less than one-third of the islands are inhabited by people. The Maldives are home to more than 500,000 people and cover a land area of 114 square miles. Number 8. St. Kitts and Nevis. This tiny country is a tropical paradise and can be found in the eastern part of the Caribbean Sea. It is comprised of 2 islands and covers a total area of 104 square miles, 269 square kilometers. The majority of the population is of African descent, and the land is surrounded by coral reefs. Once upon a time, the sugarcane industry was the most important in the country, but now tourism is the most important industry. This country has been ruled by both the British and the French at various times during its history. Nevertheless, St. Kitts is currently an autonomous member state of the Commonwealth. Number 7. Marshall Islands. The Marshall Islands, much like the other island nations on this list, are made up of a series of coral atolls that are situated close to the equator. Around 58,500 people make their homes on these more than 1,000 islands, which collectively cover an area of only 181 square kilometers, 70 square miles. The United States maintains a military facility on the Marshall Islands and uses the territory as a missile testing range while also providing support to the country of the Marshall Islands and exercising control over its security and defense. These islands are likewise succumbing to the same fate as Tuvalu and falling beneath the waves. Number 6. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a small country that is sandwiched between Austria and Switzerland. It has a land area of approximately 160 square kilometers, 60 square miles, and is home to between 38,000 and 39,000 people. This teeny-tiny country is dominated by the Alps, and its government is a constitutional monarchy. Both foreign banking, which is well known for protecting the privacy of its customers, and tourism play a significant role in the country's economy. Tourism is actively encouraged by the government. Number 5. San Marino. There are approximately 33,785 people living in San Marino, which is a republic that is completely surrounded by Italy but is completely landlocked. Despite the lack of an official religion in the country, Italian is the de facto spoken language there, and the majority of the population adheres to the Roman Catholic faith. Both tourism and agriculture play a significant role in the economy of this predominantly urban nation. Important social programs make certain that all people have access to high-quality medical care, free education up until the age of 16, and even assistance purchasing a home if they need it. Unbelievably, San Marino dates back to the time before the Renaissance and is one of Italy's remaining independent city-states. It started out as a community for Christians trying to get away from the persecution in Rome. Number 4. Tuvalu. It has been said that Tuvalu is the country that is sinking. The landmass of this island nation, which is comprised of a small coral island archipelago located in the west-central Pacific water and stretches for approximately 420 miles, 676 kilometers, from northwest to southeast, is being gradually submerged by the ocean as it rises. This is occurring for multiple reasons, including the fact that ocean levels are rising as a result of global warming, the demise of Tuvalu's coral reefs, and the erosion of the country's beaches into the ocean. In the next 50 to 100 years, experts believe that this island nation may no longer be able to support human habitation. In a cruel twist of fate, the nation is also currently enduring a drought and is no longer able to provide for its citizens by harvesting crops produced on its land as the heat continues to rise. Its population of approximately 11,500 individuals has recently made the decision to immigrate to neighboring nations such as New Zealand in search of a more secure future. Number 3. Nauru. Nauru is an elevated coral island in the western Pacific Ocean that is only 25 miles south of the equator. There are between 12,000 and 13,000 people living in this nation, which is made up primarily of indigenous Nauruans and covers an area of around 12 square miles, 20 square kilometers. Due to the arrival of missionaries to the island in the late 1800s, Nauru is regarded as one of the South Pacific's most westernized islands, with roughly 45% of its population identifying as Christian. For a large portion of the 20th century, Nauru's economy was dominated by the phosphate mining sector, which was based outside of Nauru's borders in Britain, New Zealand, and Australia. Nauru imports almost all of its food, manufactured goods, and even water, namely from Australia. Their sole export is phosphate. Number 2. Monaco. On the French Riviera, Monaco is a sovereign principality that borders the Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean is on its eastern coast, and France completely encircles Monaco on land. Monaco is renowned as a tax haven for the wealthy and is geographically so small that it only covers 202 hectares, or less than 1 square mile. Tourism is its main source of income, and visitors swarm to its neighborhoods to partake in its world-famous casinos, relax on its opulent beaches, go boating, and watch motor racing competitions like the Grand Prix de Monaco. The nation, which is governed by Prince Albert Alexander Louis Pierre Grimaldi, also known as Prince Albert II, has robust banking, real estate, and finance industries. Since the late 1200s, the Grimaldi family has intermittently controlled Monaco. Number 1. Vatican City. The Vatican City State, commonly known as a city-state, is the smallest nation-state in the world. It also holds the distinction of serving as the Roman Catholic Church's global headquarters. The Holy See, another term for the leadership of the Roman Catholic Church, is located in this ancient neighborhood in the center of Rome, Italy. The leader of this government is the Pope, who has supreme power over all Catholics in the globe. So, how small is this nation exactly? In reality, Vatican City is less than 1 square mile in size and only has 800 to 900 inhabitants. Yes, it is really little, measuring only 49 hectares. As a sovereign nation, Vatican City does have its own post office, as well as telephone, banking, and radio systems and other national symbols. Vatican Euro, its official currency, is currently recognized throughout the Eurozone. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.